Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily English Conversations, the podcast where we help you practice real, natural, everyday English. I'm Emma, and with me as always is the wonderful, the amazing, the always ready with a joke, Jack.
Wow, Emma, what an intro. Now I feel like I should enter riding a horse or something dramatic. But hi everyone, I'm Jack, and we're so happy you're here with us today.
Yeah, whether you're listening at home, on the bus, walking to work, or pretending to work while secretly listening to us, we're glad you're here.
Don't get in trouble though. Unless your boss is super chill, then no problem.
Speaking of bosses, today's topic is actually perfect for your workplace life.
Yes, we're talking about how to talk about your job in English. We'll cover job titles, job duties, workplace vocabulary, and lots of natural expressions.
But before we jump in, Jack, how's your morning going? Everything okay?
Pretty good. I had a big breakfast today. Eggs, toast, and way too much coffee. Like way too much coffee.
How many cups?
3.
3? Oh, no. That's not breakfast. That's a cry for help.
It's fine. I'm buzzing with energy. What about you? How's your day so far?
Pretty nice. I went for a morning walk, listened to some music, did some stretching, just a slow and calm morning.
Meanwhile, I'm vibrating like a phone on silent mode.
Perfect energy for a podcast. So, Jack, you said you had a big breakfast before work. That made me think, how do you usually describe your job to people who don't know what you do?
Oh, good question. Usually I say, I teach English and make educational content online. But people sometimes think that means I sit around all day watching YouTube and drinking coffee.
To be fair, you do drink a lot of coffee.
Okay, yes, but I also work. And you?
I usually say I teach English and help people communicate confidently. Simple and clear.
Yes, and that's exactly today's topic. How to talk about your job in English. Clearly, naturally, and confidently.
Let's start with job titles. Here are easy sentence patterns you can use. I'm a. I work as. I work in. I work for.
Let's try some examples.
Sure. I'm a teacher. I work as a nurse. I work in marketing. I work for a software company.
Notice the difference. Work in, department or field, marketing, finance, education. Work for, company or person. Work as, job title.
Exactly. Let's have a mini role play. Hi, Jack. Nice to meet you. What do you do?
Nice to meet you too. I work as an English teacher. How about you?
I work in education too. I'm a content creator and podcast host.
That sounds interesting. Do you like your job?
Most of the time, yes. What about you?
Same here. Some days are great. Some days are coffee days.
Let's move on to job duties. To describe what you do every day, you can say things like, I'm responsible for. I usually. My main task is. I spend a lot of time. I handle.
For example, I'm responsible for teaching English to adults. I usually plan lessons in the morning. My main task is communicating with clients. I spend a lot of time sending emails. I handle customer questions.
Let's do another role play. So, Jack, what are your main responsibilities as an English teacher?
Well, I'm responsible for preparing lessons, making videos, and answering student questions. I also spend a lot of time editing recordings.
Editing can take forever.
Oh yes, it's like cooking versus washing dishes. Making the videos fun, editing it is the dishes.
Perfect analogy. Next, let's talk about schedules. I work full-time. I work part-time. I have a flexible schedule. I work from home. I usually start at and finish at.
Emma, what's your schedule like?
Pretty flexible. I work from home, and I usually start around 9 or 10. How about you?
Same here, except sometimes I start work at 2 p.m. because I stayed up until 3 a.m. editing videos.
That's not flexible, that's chaos.
Accurate.
When you want to talk about how you feel about your job, try using I enjoy. I'm good at. I'm not a big fan of. I find it challenging to. It's rewarding when.
Let's try examples. I enjoy helping people improve their English. I'm good at explaining things clearly. I'm not a big fan of paperwork. I find it challenging to stay focused sometimes. It's rewarding when students say they finally understand something.
Here's a quick question for you, Jack. What part of your job do you enjoy the most?
Probably talking with students. They bring great energy. And you?
Same. I also enjoy creating new ideas for lessons.
What about something you don't like?
When my internet stops working right in the middle of a class.
Ah, yes, the classic. Can you hear me? Hello? Am I frozen?
Every online teacher's nightmare. Now let's talk about your job history or your past jobs. Useful phrases include, I used to work as a. Before that, I worked in. My first job was. I started my career in. I spent 3 years working at.
Great expressions. Let me try. My first job was at a cafe. I used to make sandwiches. Then I worked as a tutor before I became a teacher.
Nice. I used to work in customer service. Before that, I was a university assistant. We've had a variety of experiences.
Yes, and each job taught us something. For example, working at a cafe taught me that some people take coffee way too seriously.
Have you looked in the mirror today?
Touché.
Let's go through some natural workplace expressions. I have a good relationship with my coworkers. My boss is supportive. The work environment is friendly. We work well as a team. The job can be stressful at times. Sometimes I have to work overtime.
These are super common. Emma, have you ever had to work overtime?
Oh, definitely. When I was younger, I worked so many extra hours. What about you?
When I edited videos, yes, 1 hour video can mean 6 hours of editing.
Editing is basically overtime by design.
I should get overtime coffee.
Let's talk about dreams and career goals. Useful expressions include, I'm hoping to, I'd like to improve, my long-term goal is to, in the future, I want to, I'm working on.
For example, I'd like to improve my teaching skills. In the future, I want to write an English textbook. My long-term goal is to build a learning community.
Nice goals. My long-term goal is to help millions of learners around the world feel confident speaking English.
You're already doing it.
Let's ask each other a few fun, personal questions about work.
Okay. First question. If you could have any job in the world for one day, what would it be?
Maybe a travel show host. I would love to travel, try food, and say, wow, this is delicious for a living.
Great choice. I would be a professional chocolate taste tester.
That job might be dangerous for you.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Okay, next question. Have you ever had a funny or embarrassing moment at work?
Oh, yes. Once I was teaching and I said, let's look at the next slide, but I forgot to share my screen. So students were like, Jack, what slide?
Classic online teacher moment.
Your turn. What's your embarrassing story?
Once I accidentally left my microphone on during a break. I started singing to myself loudly.
Oh, no. What song?
I refuse to reveal that information.
I bet it was something dramatic like, I will survive.
Maybe.
Last question. If you could change one thing about your job, what would you change?
I wish I had a robot assistant to edit videos
Yes, please. Also a robot to answer emails.
and make coffee.
Definitely.
Now it's your turn.
Yes. Today's question of the day is, tell us your job title and one thing you do every day. We'll read your answers and help you correct them if needed.
Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, subscribe, and keep practicing English every day.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.